Hi students, hope you all are fine. So students, today we are again here for further discussion of our next topic of planning, that is importance of planning. But before discussing the importance of planning, we all are very much clear what do we mean by planning. Planning is simply deciding in advance what to do, how to do, and when to do, and who is going to do it. So it involves deciding in advance about the work which is to be performed by which person at which time. Planning is really very important because no organization can achieve its goals without systematic planning. And it is rightly said that failing to plan is planning to fail. मीन्स अगर हम प्लान ही नहीं प्रॉपर कर पाते तो इसका मतलब हम अपने फेल होने के लिए ही योजनाएं बना रहे हैं. Without planning, each and every activity will be based on hit and trial basis, which will just give rise to doubts, disorders, and indiscipline. Dreams can be turned into reality only and only if business managers think in advance on what to do and how to do it. This is the essence of planning. Planning is the most important function of management. According to famous experts in the field of management, that is George R. Terry, planning is the foundation of most successful functions of any enterprise. क्योंकि ये मैनेजमेंट की प्रोसेस का फर्स्ट स्टेप है और इसके फंक्शंस में सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट और फर्स्ट फंक्शन है, इसलिए प्लानिंग किसी भी बिजनेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को स्मूथली और सक्सेसफुली चलने के लिए बेहद ज़रूरी है. And we can know about the significance of planning. There are so many reasons. Now we are going to discuss those reasons. Number one is planning provides directions. As we had already decided how work is to be done. So planning provides direction for action. Planning ensures that objectives are clearly defined so that these will act as a guide for deciding what action should be taken and in which direction. क्योंकि हम पहले ही ये तय कर लेते हैं कि काम कैसे किया जाना है, इसलिए प्लानिंग काम करने के लिए एक दिशा निर्देश बताता है. It ensures those objectives which are clearly defined, ताकि हम उन ऑब्जेक्टिव्स को अचीव करने के लिए बहुत अच्छे से एफर्ट्स कर सकें. If objectives are clearly laid down, employees are well aware of what the organization has to do and what they must do to achieve those objectives. Then it also helps in establishing coordination between various departments. So many departments in the organization are there. For example, marketing department, purchase department, production department. So planning establishes coordination among those different departments. And if planning is not there, employees will be working in their own directions without achieving the common goals. So in this way, planning provides directions to the actions we are going to take in future to achieve objectives. Next is planning reduces the risk of uncertainty. Uncertainty means the events, the things for which we are not sure. So planning is an activity which enables a manager to look ahead and anticipate changes. आगे की ओर देखता है मैनेजर जिसमें, और जो भी चेंजेस आने वाले होते हैं उनके लिए पहले ही डिसाइड करता है. By deciding in advance the task he is going to perform in future, planning shows the way to deal with these changes and uncertain events. In this way, planning helps to reduce the risk of uncertainty by anticipating changes which are going to take place in future. So planning only anticipates, not eliminates changes. This we have also to bear in our mind कि प्लान करने से हम सिर्फ पता कर सकते हैं, उन चेंजेस को हम खत्म नहीं कर सकते. So planning cannot prevent problems, but it can predict them and prepare contingency plans to deal with them. ये उन रिस्क को, उन जो अनसर्टेनिटीज़ हैं उनको ख़त्म नहीं करती, बल्कि उनके लिए हम ऐसी प्लान्स बना लेते हैं जिससे कि हम उन जो सिचुएशंस हैं एडवर्स, उनको फेस आसानी से कर सकते हैं. नेक्स्ट इज प्लानिंग रिड्यूसेस ओवरलैपिंग एंड वेस्टफुल एक्टिविटीज़. ओवरलैपिंग मीन्स जो बार बार होने वाली एक्टिविटीज़ हैं, एंड वेस्टफुल which are not necessary. So planning, as it is coordinating the efforts of different divisions or departments and the persons who are working in organization. Since planning ensures clarity in thoughts and action, work is carried on smoothly without any confusion and misunderstanding. Everything is made very much clear in planning, which work who is going to do. So work is carried on smoothly without any confusion. Useless and unnecessary activities are minimized or can be eliminated to a great extent. So it reduces overlapping and wasteful activities. Next is planning promotes innovative ideas. नई ideas को promote करती है planning because it is related with thinking. So planning is as it is thinking in advance about what to do and how to do it. Therefore, new ideas can take the shape of concrete plans. नए आइडियाज़ आते हैं, किस तरह की प्लान होनी चाहिए, कैसे हम इफेक्टिवली एफिशिएंटली अपने ऑब्जेक्टिव्स को अचीव कर सकते हैं. सो प्लानिंग इज क्लोजली कनेक्टेड विद क्रिएटिविटी एंड इनोवेशन. इट इज़ द मोस्ट चैलेंजिंग एक्टिविटी फॉर मैनेजमेंट, as it is guiding all future courses of action which are related with the growth and prosperity of the business. Next is planning facilitates decision making. Planning helps associates the manager to look into the future and make a choice from various alternative courses of action, because one task has so many alternative courses of action. So deciding the best one so that with the help of this course of action we can get our objectives effectively and efficiently. So here the manager has to evaluate the pros and cons aspect of each alternative and select the most feasible and profitable plan in which we are likely to get at least negative consequences. So planning facilitates decision making by making a choice from among the different alternative courses of action. That's why planning facilitates decision making. Next is planning establishes standards for controlling. What do we do in planning? We make plans that what we are going to do in future, which objectives we are going to achieve in future. So it sets standards which actually works as a basis for controlling, because controlling involves comparison of actual performance with the planned performance. प्लानिंग में हमने जो उद्देश्य तय किए, कंट्रोल में हम उन ऑब्जेक्टिव्स को, उन टारगेट्स को एक्चुअल परफॉर्मेंस के बेसिस पर कंपेयर करते हैं. सो प्लानिंग प्रोवाइड्स द ऑब्जेक्टिव्स और इट सेट्स द स्टैंडर्ड्स against which the actual performance is measured. A comparison of actual performance with planned results help us to identify the deviation and to take corrective action to match the actual performance with the set standards. अगर हमने एक्चुअल परफॉर्मेंस स्टैंडर्ड्स के जो सेट किए हैं उसके कंपैरेटिवली कम की है, मेजर जब उसे किया गया, तो इन दैट सिचुएशन जो डेविएशंस आए, जो कमियां आई या जितना भी हमने कम टारगेट्स अचीव किए, उनको जानने के लिए प्रॉपर एफर्ट्स किए जाते हैं एंड देन नेसेसरी एक्शंस आर टेकन to control those deviations so that these problems will not arise in future. So in this way, planning sets standards for controlling. The base of comparison in controlling is provided by planning function only. सिर्फ और सिर्फ प्लानिंग में ही हम उन स्टैंडर्ड्स को सेट कर सकते हैं, इसलिए प्लानिंग इज द बेसिस फॉर कंट्रोलिंग. So this is all about the significance of planning which we had discussed today. The things I have quoted in the beginning of today's lecture, like planning is the foundation of most successful function of any enterprise, or failing to plan is planning to fail. These quotations will also be given to you in the form of questions. So whenever you are asked to comment on these type of statements, you are supposed to write the importance or significance of planning. I hope you all have got through.